So I have about an hour to get some work done here at the storage. Obviously, it is in need of organization since I did take out that dining set yesterday. It did create a lot of room. So I'm going to go ahead and just do a little bit of organizing. For instance, this buffet here, I can definitely move into this space so I can have access to my shelf and put some smalls on there. I'll see what can be done with this mess here, because in the very near future, I mean like very near future, I need to have access to this big daddy right there. This is a 2-part hutch that I think I'm gonna need to split into pieces for maximum sellability. So as I am organizing, I'm keeping that in mind, that I need to make sure I have access to this like very soon. I'm going to start by clearing out this space and move that buffet over. By the way, the boss baby is on my lap, so you are going to hear her during this voiceover. So I was gonna put that buffet against the wall, however the studs will not allow it to lean or to flush against the wall. So what I'm gonna do is store something behind there, which is this headboard and footboard that are in the way. So I'm just gonna stand them in that empty spot so that I don't have any dead space. My next goal is to clear out that corner space by moving those doors to the hutch. And then I'm going to set up a baker's rack, and I'm going to stack some smalls on there and some extra wood that I plan on using for projects.
Standing underneath the lights, look into each other's eyes. Tired snowflakes are coming down, collapse into water when they hit the ground. I hear the sound of empty streets. Yesterday is gone.
And we are finished. That took about an hour. and look at all this space I have now. I can walk all the way to the back of the storage. So I didn't get to tackle this pile here. I do need to thin it out. That wall back there is gonna get thrown out. I don't plan on using it anymore. So I just need to do some reorganizing and figure out what I'm keeping, what I need to get rid of. That cedar chest needs to get done soon. I'm still deciding, should I do it or should I give it away? If you guys have any suggestions on what I could do to it, please do share, because I'm a little bit stumped. I think as it is, it's really plain. Even just putting paint on it, I don't think will do. I feel like I'll need to do molds and transfers and just really zhuzh it up. But if you have any suggestions, I would love to hear them. Please do let me know. A really good neighbor gave it to me, so I don't want to just part with it unless I've tried everything. I did manage to empty out the space in front of this hutch. I mean, this thing is huge, as you can see. There are the doors right there. I took them off in transport when we picked it up from the estate sale. I do plan on breaking this piece into two parts. I'm going to do the top part as a bookcase. I'm going to put legs on it, or feet rather. And then I'm still debating on whether I'll be keeping the doors or if I'll do it without the doors and just the glass shelving. I'll get on Pinterest and see what they have up there. Now, in front of this section here, we have this little piece that I picked up for $25 on Facebook Marketplace. I think it'll be really perfect turned into a bar. As it is, it's a TV stand, so there's a giant hole in the back. But I think turning that into a bar would be really nice. Behind it is another hutch that I think would look great in navy blue. That one I can sell as two pieces, or I can split when the time comes, but we'll see. But yeah, it's back there. It's not light. That one's heavy as well. Janet is currently in Seattle, so I don't have her help, but she'll be back on Monday. Maybe next weekend she'll come help me. So here's that shelf that used to be in my garage. It's still packed. This thing is never pretty. It's functional, but it's never pretty. So one of the reasons I was happy to get rid of it from my garage workshop, because no matter what I did, that space never looked organized. And then to this side, I did put that baker's rack here, and I put some parts. And on this bookcase, I'm just collecting all my smalls as I find them. So nothing to see here, just a little bit more organized. Got my books on there. There's this bar here. You know, right now is probably a perfect time to work on that bar because people are always looking for such pieces for the holidays. So we'll see. And of course, to this side, I did put that buffet. I am thinking I'm keeping that buffet for myself, and that's why I haven't really decided what to do with it. I do think I want to keep it. It's just that I've got to make room in my house for it. I'd have to move two pieces to be able to put this into my house. So we're going to hold off on that. There's a piece in my dining room right now that I would like to move to the closet and then sell the piece in the closet, and that will make room for this buffet in the dining room. Got the chairs. So I did thin out the chairs the last time I was here. I got rid of 4 of them. I donated them. So now we are getting better, because for a minute there I was overrun by chairs. So I just have those 4 left and that one accent chair. They fit nicely on top of that buffet. Again, it's not pretty, but it's definitely functional. Imagine if I didn't have this space, you guys. All of these things would have been in my garage, and there would have been absolutely no room for me to move around, let alone be productive and get some work done. So, was it a good idea to get the storage? Yes and no. Well, yes, because I need it. And no, because I keep filling it up. You see all that empty space? Watch. I bet you, I can bet my last dollar that somebody's about to give me some free stuff, or I'm about to find some free stuff, or I'm going to find a deal that I just can't refuse, and this place is going to be packed again. But I guess that's a good problem to have. All right, so let's go home.